a huge pleasure to have all here from all over the world. We have been putting all our hearts and efforts to make this an amazing and unforgettable experience for all of you. So to have the official kickoff, I would like to pass the word to my dear Mr. Kyle Jacques Rose, who has the honor to sit as the IDF Vice President and also the Chair of the Youth Committee. And he and João will be doing and representing the IDF Board. And we, on behalf of the advocacy team, we thank both of them for all their dedication and passion, putting and believing into the YLD program. Thank you very much, and over to you.
Thank you very much, Bruno. So I'm going to be sitting down a bit, and I'm going to answer a question because it's the question I've been answering around the Congress. Normally, I'm not walking around with an aide. Unfortunately, last month I was in a car accident. So normally, while I like to be standing and jumping around a bit more dynamic, I'm going to be sitting down a bit more. So my apologies for that. And if you see me lost trying to grab something like a coffee or a water, your help is more than welcome. But more importantly, welcome to our YLD in-person training summit, something we weren't sure we were going to be able to have with these last few complicated years. I have the great honor of kicking things off, but I have a team at the office that include Bruno and Beatrice, who I know you've been getting many emails from over the past weeks and months, who have done an incredible amount of work to get us where we are today. So we're really delighted to welcome you to the IDF family, to the YLD family, and we're going to have a fun but intense few days together learning about not only learning about how to become leaders, because many of you are very much leaders in your own right, but learning how we can use these skills for the good of our cause in diabetes advocacy and otherwise. And I have been really impressed with the projects that you've put together, and I think that it would be great to speak with your peers about them as much as possible, because these shared learning experiences about what are going on in your own countries, in your own regions, this is how we really utilize the International Diabetes Federation. And I think our first few slides, in fact, are to talk a little bit about the IDF. I'll talk to you first maybe just about who I am and how I landed here. So you see Kyle Jacques, it's a bit of a funny combination. So I have an English dad and a French mom. And I've lived a big part of my life in the United States. And the part of France that I'm from is Savoie, which is known for mountains and cheese and skiing. What am I missing, Leonore? And the part of the States that I'm from is California. Yeah, I left out wine. That's true, Joel. I've been involved in diabetes. I've been involved in diabetes advocacy since my days cycling for a team that was mission-oriented called Team Type 1. This was a project where we were very much using sport to inspire and empower and teach people about what diabetes meant to us and how sport could be important in diabetes and diabetes prevention in cases of type 2. And since then have been welcomed into IDF projects at the European level by my dear friend João, who you'll have a chance to hear from a little later here, João Nabes Valente, sitting in the front row here, who had created the IDF Europe regional youth leadership camps, which I know some of you have participated in. I recognize a lot of faces. So we have a lot of territory to cover, and I think the next slides, Bea, Bruno, will be more about logistics of the next few days. Am I correct?
Not really, it's still introductions.
Okay. Well, there's my first mistake. There'll be very many more.
Maybe Joao, actually, do you want to say something else on behalf of the IDF board?
Speak on behalf of the IDF Board because. Okay, good morning. I think you will hear me well at the end of the room. I will be loud, so welcome to the. We are recording. So they are recording, sorry, because I need to use my micro. Good morning, bom dia a todos. Welcome to Lisbon. My role here is just to welcome you here and enjoy the program, enjoyed Lisbon. I think what is Carl is missing to saying that we are expecting a lot from you. No pressure on your shoulders, for sure. But it's true. We are expecting a lot from you. It's quite interesting to see some familiar faces, not only the Portuguese people that are here, bom dia, but also people that I knew for a while ago, so from the IDF Europe Youth Leadership Camp, and from other places like the IERO, which is the futsal European Championship for people living with diabetes. Again, just welcome you here, enjoy the place, enjoy the training. Why do we expect a lot from you? It's said that we, the young leaders in diabetes, we are preparing the next generation of leaders worldwide. In fact, we are not preparing the next generation. We are preparing the actual and the present generation. Because although you are, some of you are already leaders, others will become leaders after this training. But yeah, you are not the future, but you are the present of diabetes worldwide. Thank you for that. And thank you for the team, Bea, Bruno, and the new internship, Daisy, yeah. That is right.
I forgot Daisy, sorry Daisy.
I was not really sure, as you can see, but yeah. Yeah, so that's it. Enjoy. Bea.
Okay, guys, welcome. It's great to see so many people here. It has been months, years even. Yeah, because, well, as you know, there was a small pandemic 3 years ago. We were supposed to have this training in 2021, but we couldn't. There has been a lot of uncertainty. Actually, at some point, we didn't know if we were going to be able to make it to Lisbon. So we're very happy that finally we have a lot of you here. Unfortunately, not everyone is joining us. There have been a few issues with visas. Also, some people got COVID and some other viral infections and couldn't make it. So yeah, we're going to be a few less than we expected, but still, we really hope that you use this yeah, as an opportunity to grow personally, professionally even. Learn from each other. It's going to be very intense 3 days and a half. A few of you have already been on previous trainings, so you probably can tell the others how it's going to be. And well, I haven't said anything, but I'm Beatriz. I'm the advocacy manager at IDF. I have been working with IDF already for almost 10 years now. And yeah, I'm working with my colleagues Bruno and Daisy, and they're going to introduce themselves now.
Okay, so for me it's a huge challenge to be here, not only due to the responsibility of is co-leading or co-facilitating the YLD training, but because I'm also one of you. So before I joined IDF as part of the executive office, I was a Blue Circle Voices member, and then I'm part of the cohort that is finally graduating in the end of this training. Yes. So I was one of the few people that couldn't join the last YLD training in Busan. So I couldn't tell how much privilege we are, or especially you are, to be here. So if I could give you an advice, is try to take the most out of this opportunity. Realistically speaking, this is probably going to be the the only and last chance that we're gonna be all together in the same room. So let's make the most of these 4 intense days. And once again, I'm really thankful, and I'm really honored to be part of this YLD family, and let's have some fun.
So, hi everybody. I just joined the YLD and program and also the IDF family. Maybe we had some exchanges through emails, but I'm really happy to meet you all and that you made it here. That's great, and enjoy to this week. Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
You can call Ines. No? No, it's you. You're doing the icebreaking, Bruno.
Okay, so my friend and partner in crime who is helping me to, or one was one of the persons in charge of co-creating the YLD training agenda for these 4 days. So Ines, if you could please come in front and join us and introduce yourself.
Sorry.
Hey too. Hi to everyone. My name is Ines, as you all can see it, and I don't know what I'm supposed to say. I don't know. Okay. Welcome to all of you. I was lucky enough to be in Busan also, but warm welcome to all of you who are here, but also to the ones who are not here, and we are hoping that you will say how was it, but also not to make them feel bad about that. About the ice-breaking activity.
Okay, so we'd like to ask everyone to stand up and make a circle on the back, please. No, please, don't stand on the... I wouldn't trust this table, João. Kyle, is it fine?
Yeah, it's okay.
You can, I know.
How are you, Tina?
I'm great. Hope you're good too.
I'm fine, thanks. Do you work for Mossad?
What?
Do you work for the Mossad?
No, I told her I had a problem with my email, so I didn't go.
No, you can send. Okay, guys. Sorry. Okay. So, okay, so according to Ines, this is not a circle, it's an egg, so it's the blue egg instead of the blue circle. So just a quick ice breaking so we can start trying to connect the names with the faces. I know it's a challenge. And definitely I will mix up some of the names and the countries. Sorry about that. But so we can start with Kyle and then we go clockwise. So you can tell your name, your family name, your country, how many years you have been living with diabetes, what do you expect to learn from the week, and some curiosity about you. After you finish things, we're gonna ask you to kindly write down in a blue post-it that Bea and Daisy will give the word that you said out loud, and we're gonna stick it in the blue circle. So I ask you to share what you expect from the week in a word. So after we all share, you write down your word and we stick on the blue circle. Okay, so name, family name, country, how many years you have been living with diabetes, what do you expect for the week, and some fun fact about you.
And you can start first.
Okay, guys, when you introduce yourselves, there is one back for each of you there.
Okay, so Bea, I think it's easier in the end. No? Okay. Okay, so once you introduce yourself, calmly walk to the middle and grab a plastic bag. Inside this plastic bag, you'll find a notebook, so you can take notes, some IDF pins, some IDF bracelets, and in my opinion, the coolest part, some YLD stickers so you can stick on the back of your notebooks.
Come on, now the surprise is right.
No, that's not the surprise.
But you didn't do the introduction.
Okay, sorry, Kyle. Okay, I can start. Okay, so Bruno, Helman, Brazil, I have been living with 10 years, almost 10 years with type 1. What do I expect from the week is growing, and some curiosity about myself is that I run marathons.
Well, I just introduced myself up front, but Kyle Jacques Rose, representing France and USA. I've had diabetes 26 years. And one of the things I expect this week is to be collaborating with all of you. So collaboration is the word that comes to mind. Did I miss anything? Oh, something curious about me. I have 3 passports, France, UK, and USA. Just
Clockwise.
clockwise? We just went this way.
Doesn't really matter.
Up to you.
I wanted to be the sugar in the end. Okay, I'm Ines Jakopanec, coming from Croatia. I'm living with diabetes for 17 and a half years. And what do I expect? I expect a lot of motivation, inspiration, and friendship. I'm hoping that I am allowed to say 3 things. What else? Something curious about me. At Busan, I said that I'm a former water polo player, and I will stick with that because nobody else, I think, can say that. So that's it.
Just an important announcement. So we have hypo treats, sugar. So if anyone needs one, each pack has 6 grams of sugar, okay? And we're gonna leave right next to the coffee, but please don't use it for anything else other than treating hypos.
Hello everyone, I'm Houdash Bari from Morocco. I'm 28 years old, and what's the next question? I'm diagnosed with diabetes and 3 years ago. Something curious about me, I'm a material science PhD student, and working, maybe some of you found it interesting. And currently, I work on research of the causes of causing diabetes by studying the aggregation of the blood in the human. And that's all. Thank you.
Hello, everyone. So happy to see all of you. My name is Sarabi Inzika. I'm from Uganda, and I've been living with type 1 diabetes for the last 15 years. Something interesting about me, I love traveling a lot in my own country. So you'll hear me speak about Uganda a lot. So yeah, enjoy the training. I hope everyone walks out of here with more knowledge and can confidently talk about diabetes to people back home and inspire them. So yeah, thank you.
Sorry for interrupting again, but please remember to be fast. So I doubt you can do it in 20 seconds, and please remember after you introduce yourself to collect your bag.
Hi guys, my name is Fabiana Loaiza. I am Bolivian. I live 7 years old with diabetes. In this week, I hope to learning more. And no.
My name is Diana Novello. I am from Mexico. I'm living with type 1 diabetes for 12 years now. I expect to learn from you all, from your different experiences in your country, and a curiosity. Last weekend, I celebrate my anniversary.
Hello everyone, I'm Ernest Groenewald. I'm from South Africa. I've been living with diabetes for about 21 years. I'm currently 27, so it's been long. And basically, what I'm expecting to learn is a lot. And I love meeting new people, so it's quite awesome. And then something interesting about me, I do a lot of horse riding. I love horse riding, so yeah. There we go.
Hello everyone, my name is Kirsten de Klerk and I'm from South Africa. I've been living with diabetes for 12 years and I really want to learn about what diabetes looks like in all of your countries and hopefully implement a lot of what you guys have done in South Africa because we're in the very beginning stages of advocacy. And something curious about myself, I love hiking and I'll probably say hello to every dog in Lisbon. I love dogs.
Hello everyone, my name is Leila Ruškić-Mustavić. I come from Bosnia and Herzegovina, which is a very small country. Probably most of you doesn't know where we are, but I'll explain you gladly. I have been living with diabetes around 8 years now. I'm expecting to build a bigger network and to connect with many people because I know how it is to live in a low-income country and also how it is to live in a high-income country. And something interesting about me, I recently got married.
Hi, my name is Jiyoon Lee. You can call me Hazel. I'm from South Korea. I have been diabetes for like 10 years. And I want to share and hear lots of experience from different countries to manage diabetes. And something interesting from me is I'm Korean, but I work in Canada, so it's like Canadian but Korean.
Hello, my name is Aya from Sudan. I'm living with diabetes about 10 years, yeah, type 1 diabetes. So I accepted that we're gonna exchange many knowledge and many things about how to treat our diabetes and many skills about it. So it's going to be a nice week, inshallah.
So my name is Malena. I'm from Thailand. I've been living with diabetes for 12 years now, and I'm really looking to learn about how everyone lives with diabetes here. And something curious about me is I'm a second-year nursing student. So, yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Nanapat and my nickname is Beam. I'm from Thailand and I've been living with type 1D for like 11 years. What I expect is I want to have fun with the training and exchange like the experience with you guys about type 1 diabetes. And something curious about me is on the way here, Lisbon, I have like hypoglycemia on the plane, like the lowest blood sugar of my life is 38 or something. Yeah.
So hi everyone, my name is Rafaelia, I am from Cyprus. I've been living with type 1 for 20 years. What I expect from this seminar is like to know more about the other countries and like spread awareness around diabetes. And a fun thing about me is that I have my final exam next Monday, but I still came here. So I can learn as much as I can from you.
I'd rather not use the microphone. Hello, everyone. My name is Nasser. I'm from Bahrain. What's the next question? Yes, I've been living with diabetes for almost 20 years now. And something curious about me, I just lost my insulin pump at the hotel.
Hi everyone, my name is Léonore Marchand. I'm from France. On Friday it will be my 6th anniversary, so I will celebrate with all of you. And I'm expecting empowerment and inspiration from all of you. And something curious about me, I've lived in Melbourne and in Argentina.
Hi everyone, I am Manuel Jaimes. I live in Mexico City. I'm from Mexico. I've been living with diabetes for the last 15 years. I'm looking for some inspiration from all of you. And some fun fact, I once made a football team with other people living with diabetes there in Mexico. We lost every match, but we had a lot of fun. Thank you.
Sorry, Bruno, I can't rap. But hi, everyone. I'm Negin Shamshiri from Iran. I'm not French. I'm 19 years old, and I have living with diabetes for almost 13 years. And I think we're gonna have so much fun here, and we can have so many connections and communication with each other. And I love languages. I do study Japanese literature and language in university, and I love to learn more. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Renata. Renata en español. And I'm living with diabetes for 12 years, I think. Some fun fact about me is that I'm a songwriter, so maybe there will be a song about you all in Spanish. And what I expect, I want to learn about you, your emotions, and your feelings as well. And yeah, thanks.
Hello everyone, my name is Elia, I'm from Italy. I've been diabetic since 2009, and if I have to describe this experience in one word, it will be company, because I would like to be with you all, finally. And one fun thing about me is one of the reasons I decided to become a writer is because I still have a tip of a pen in my right hand from when I was 2.
Hello, I'm Alex Duma from Romania. I live with diabetes for about 2 years now. I expect from this week a lot of teamwork and learn about efficiency. And something curious about myself, I can't sleep with clocks in my room. If they are ticking, I can't sleep.
All right, so it's Tino here. It's Tino Tenda Dzigiti from Zimbabwe, Southern Africa. This is my 12th year living with diabetes. And, okay, so what I expect, or what I want from this training is to build signages, network with people here, and that takes me to the last question to say, something curious about me is I'm a people person. Whatever I hear, whoever I meet, I don't forget who you are and the country you're from, and probably you will be my next guest on my podcast. Thank you.
I would say I wish I had your memory. Anyways, my name is Reya Eid. I'm from Lebanon. I've had diabetes in January. It'll be 14 years now. I'm 20 years old. What do I expect? Other than networking, a family, and knowledge here, it is family. I expect us to come out of here as a big family of people living with diabetes that are going to support each other no matter what. The last thing, I can see you looking at me, the last thing, something curious about me is that for my final year project as a bioinformatics student, I am working on a machine learning model that helps predict type 2 diabetes because of the problem with misdiagnoses we have in the world. So thank you.
Hi, my name is Alejandro Cabrera. You can call me Alejo. I'm from Ecuador. I have 17 years with diabetes. What else? I expect to exchange experiences with all of you. And something curious about me is that I studied cinema in my country.
Buenos días, good morning. My name is Roberto Cabañas. I'm from Cuba. I'm 25 years old. I've been living with diabetes type 1 for 20 years. My keywords from these programs are network and dialogue. And something curious is I love sports, and although Cuba is worldwide known by its music and dance, I am terrible at dancing, so perhaps I'm a dancing Cuban black sheep. So nice to meet you and excited to exchange with you all. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Christian. I'm from Uruguay. I have been living with diabetes for 11 years. What I expect, and I already have seen it, is to learn for other cultures how to manage that diabetes and that stuff. And a curiosity about me is that I ruined my 15th birthday of my sister because I was diagnosed while we were traveling to Disney. So I just ruined her birthday, so that's a nice curiosity.
Hello everyone, good morning, buenos días. My name is Enzo Garcia. Mi nombre es Enzo Garcia. I am from Argentina. I have been living with diabetes since 2005, if I remember good. Something curious about me, I am learning Japanese. And next year I am planning to learn some Portuguese or German. Thanks.
Hi, good morning everyone. My name is Kendra Haney and I'm from Guyana. I've been living with diabetes for 14 years now. What I expect from this training is getting to know you guys and know your culture, how you deal with your diabetes, because I've been terrible at managing mine. So yeah, something curious about me is that I have two kids and I'm a first year student at Brigham Young University, and I'm nervous at the moment, so yeah.
Okay, I am Azza from Sudan. I have been living with diabetes type 1 for 9 years. I accept to learn this week to make network and friendship and telling stories about hypoglycemia, fun stories. The last thing, some curious about yourself. Learning Dutch and something fun. I sleep like that. I put leg on leg. These 5 days will be highlight of my year.
Hello everyone, my name is Razan Shtawi. I'm from Jordan. I have diabetes since 4 years, I know, it's so short. The things that I think I want to learn from you, and also I want to make more communication with everybody who have diabetes, because every time I talk with someone who have diabetes, I think it's like more better, and I feel like I am with my family. And something about me fun, that when I feel nervous or something like I don't know what to make, I walk. So I broke my legs twice. So that, thank you.
Okay. Hi, my name is Sabina. I'm from Slovakia. I have been diagnosed on the 1st of April, which is a fun. 26 years ago, no, 23 years ago. Yeah, 23 years ago. I would like to get new DIA friends from all over the world and get inspired so we can do great things together. And something about me, I was trying to learn Krav Maga, but ever since I got sensors, it's not fun, so don't try it. And I was teaching more English in Morocco. Okay.
Hi guys, I'm Lucia and I come from Serbia. I am 23 years old and I've been living with diabetes for 18 years now. I expect to make great friends here, to learn more about your guys' cultures, but we've already heard all that, so I think the expectations are pretty similar. Something interesting, I can sing and I can play the guitar, so Renata, I think we can collab, you know? Yeah, that's it, thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Elisaveta Fotic, I'm from Serbia as well. I've had type 1 diabetes for 22 years now. I think we're gonna do that. We're gonna talk about projects, right? I expect, I don't know, to hear some cool ideas about the projects that you all wanna do, because I think I'm coming as a YLD mentor here, so I already finished my project. And I'm a PhD student. I wrote a book on stigma and diabetes, and I'm dressed like this because I'm going to present a poster at the scientific part at 12:55. So if you want to come to poster station 5, yeah, I'm going to be there.
Hi, my name is Bat Dovrat. I'm from Israel. I am 23 years old. I have diabetic almost 13 years. And I expect to make some new friendships and create projects together and make everything better for us as a group all around the world. And what else? something curious about myself, I'm a singer, and also I just finished my degree on psychology now. So thank you.
Hi everyone, my name is Andrea Rodriguez. You can call me Andy. I'm from Mexico. I've been living with diabetes for 11 years, almost 12. I want to learn from all of you this week and also keep bonding with all of you. Something curious about me is that I'm studying interior design. Next year it will be my graduation. And that I also learn Korean for a year and a half. I have to drop it because of school, but I love Korean culture. Yeah, thank you.
Namaste everyone, my name is Jyotsna Rangeen and I'm from India. I will be completing 7 years with diabetes this month on the 15th, so I will be celebrating with you guys. And what else? Okay, so I'm looking forward to learn about your journeys and also appreciate all the incredible work you're doing and you intend to do, and also brainstorm about new stuff that we can do and in the advocacy world for our community. So looking forward to it, and one fun fact is I'm a professional dancer and I'm looking forward to make you all groove on Indian music in the coming days, so just get ready and stay tuned for it. Thank you.
Hello, good morning. My name is Nagalal Liza from Tanzania. I'm 25 years old, but I'm living with diabetes type 1 for 15 years now. And I'm expecting more experience, inspiration, and connections from this week. And something curious about me, I love physics and mostly nuclear physics. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Fatih. I'm from Maldives, and I've been living with type 1 diabetes for about 20 years. And what I expect to learn from you guys is something new from each country. And something curious is I have studied from 9 different schools, and I also run.
Hello everyone, my name is Simon. I am from Kyrgyz Republic. I am 25 years old. I live with diabetes 12 years, and interesting fact of me, I am endocrinologist and like life experience with my treatment.
Hello everyone, my name is Rodney Alex Sewanyana, and I come from Uganda, the Pearl of Africa, and I've lived for 5 years. I made 5 years last month, which is also my birth month. What I expect to learn from all of these, I want to learn about your countries and how you curb the different challenges with diabetes. And the last thing, something curious about me is that I have 1 kidney, and I'm a swimmer and an accountant. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Andrew Saliba. I'm from Lebanon. I am an undergraduate student in the University of Holy Spirit, Kaslik. I'm majoring in my 3rd year in psychology. I've been diagnosed with type 1 diabetes 7 years ago. Something curious about me, I'm studying poetry, and I'm studying also bibliology, and I'm a basketball player at Saint Dial, Lebanon. Also, I would like to share with you guys a quote I live by every day. Keep fighting your good fight, because your fight is not in vain. Thank you.
Good morning, guys. My name is Mshari Al-Asiri. I'm 23 years old and I'm from Saudi Arabia. I've been living with diabetes for 17 years now, and my goal from this week is to know you guys and get in touch with all of you and hopefully inspire and get inspired by all of your stories. An interesting thing about me is that I'm a chef, I cook, I'm a cyclist, and yeah, that's it.
Hi, I'm Thomas Führer. I'm from Austria. I'm 20 years old, 21 years old to be honest. I've been living with diabetes for about 10 years now. Yeah, what do I expect? Getting to know you guys better, of course. And something curious, I love to ski. Apparently an Austrian thing, probably. Yeah. Thank you.
Hi again. You know my name. My name is João. I'm from Portugal in Portuguese. So I'm living with diabetes for the last 42 years. So in fact, 10 years before I was born. Yeah, what I'm doing for a living, I'm a chemistry teacher in the University of Évora, close by Lisbon. And I love to play futsal. Of course, I've been playing futsal for many years. And curiously, I was elected last year by my colleagues from Croatia and other countries, the best goalkeeper in Dairo. Hey.
Obrigado. Bom dia, I'm Ricardo. Welcome to Lisbon. I'm from Lisbon, Portugal. I expect that I joined this program for two things. First of all, connection. I think we all mentioned that. And the second, impact. And I think by connecting, we can create big things. And I'm looking forward for that. I've been living with diabetes for 13 years now. And some curious thing about me is that I've had hypoglycemias across 4 different countries. So I want to grow that list. So thank you and welcome to Lisbon.
Hi, I'm Jenna Kent-Messer. I'm here from Australia, so flown a long way to be here. I expect, obviously, a lot of things that you've said, to meet you all and to learn about your stories and how diabetes is different in each of your countries. I've lived with diabetes now for 10 years, so I was diagnosed at 19, a bit of a late bloomer. And something curious about me, I guess I work in marketing and I love graphic design, and so I do a lot of advocacy through art.
Hello, I'm Laura Snowden from New Zealand. I've had diabetes for 17-ish years. This week I'd love to know what everyone else is doing for their projects, so see how I can use that in New Zealand. And something curious about me, I actually wasn't born in New Zealand. I've only been there 8 years. I moved there when I was 17 from England.
Hi everyone, my name is Tapi Semenya. I'm from South Africa. I've been living with diabetes for 16 years. I want to learn about everyone being like an innovator. I think I'm very interested in how I know everybody's an innovator, so that's what I look forward to. One thing that is curious about me is that I talk a lot. Therefore, I am a law student and I love arguing.
Hello, everybody. My name is Julia Lourenço. I am from Portugal. I am living with diabetes for 21 years. My goal to this experience is to make friends and to learn more about how you manage your desires in a different country. And last week I submit my master thesis on the subject, a consumer preference study on type 1 diabetes mellitus, a structural equation model on Portuguese population. And a curious of me is that tomorrow it's my birthday day. So I brought a cake and the champagne.
Nice. So, yeah. So, do you know? Yeah. So.
Okay, so I'm gonna translate because we have someone who doesn't speak English but French. So good that I understand. Sarah Gallo? Her name is Sarah Gallo. She lives in Guinea. She's been living with diabetes for 13 years. She's very happy to be with us today. And very curious to know more about diabetes in all your countries.
Hi, my name is Nihat Yohannes. I'm from Ethiopia. I've been living with diabetes for 13 years. And what I expect from this week is to learn how to be an advocate for myself and others. And I specialize on psychology, so my motivation is to help people with diabetes by giving them a very good mental health support. Thank you.
Well, that's mind-blowing to see like so many different experience, backgrounds, like times of diabetes in the same room. I'm sure that we're gonna have so much to learn and to teach with one another. So before we move to the next session, just a quick explanation what we have in the bags. So the bracelets that you have, it's written Unite for Diabetes. It's one of the IDF mottos. So this is a reminder for all of you that as long as you are part of this community, you'll never walk alone. So feel free to use these bracelets as you wish. If you ever organize any activities and you would like to give them away or give back to some of the people from your own community or your dia friends. And also the pins, the blue circle, which is kind of what we try to make it here, but according to Inez it's an egg, but it's fine.
No, it's not even the egg.
Okay, it's not even an egg. What's now? Okay, so it's for those that doesn't know, the blue circle is the world recognized diabetes symbol. It's recognized by the United Nations, so it's something that we wear with pride. So as soon as I finish speaking, I kindly ask you to go back and grab the blue post-it and write one word and you stick on the blue circle in there. Once you finish, please remember to sign the attendance list on the back. We have one list per region, and after you sign your name, you can collect your badge. So for those that have been wondering when you'll be able to collect your badge, this is the moment, Ines. Woo! Okay, so please first remember to write the word and then the word that what you expect for the week. Thank you. Hello? Bea, try yours.
Hello? Yeah. Okay, guys, we need to get started with the next session, okay? So everyone go back to your places.
So last thing, we're going to do staff headshots as well. Yes. So just come with them.
We need to start. You let us know, okay? Guys, the coffee break is later, okay? We need to start with this. What,
and just like being quiet and this kind of thing. But we can just say it verbally if you want, yeah. So I was too excited this morning. This is the slides that we'll be talking about, a little bit about who we are at IDF and the history of the YLD program. But it was lovely to get to know a little bit more about each of you during our ice-breaking exercise. I think we also skipped this morning kind of a housekeeping slide that is just, I think, important in terms of logistics for carrying out these sessions. So you are all adults, we're all adults in the room, and we expect you to respect one another when you're speaking, so please give the person the opportunity to express themselves. English is not always the first language of your peers, and so sometimes this can take a bit more time. Also in terms of logistics, if you're not comfortable or if there's anything in the room that we should be aware of as our facilitators, please don't hesitate to let us know. We should have refreshments in terms of water and other things at the back, and there are toilets in the back you've seen probably coming in, but just we want this to be open and comfortable, so please don't hesitate to let us know. We don't know what we don't know if you're not letting us know that. So I just wanted to touch base on that briefly, and then I'll jump right into the introduction of IDF. So I think in the very definition of IDF, you hear the word, thank you, okay. You hear the word federation. And this is exactly what we are. We are a federation of national diabetes associations. Each of you have a connection with an association, and we are the federation that helps bridge these national associations across the world. And it's a very exciting thing because we have individual associations doing fantastic work, and our job is to help people be in touch with one another through conferences like the one that's happening in parallel to us here, which you'll be able to attend some of those sessions. And I think the YLD program is another great example of bridging work being done in different geographies around the world from our national associations. So I've had the privilege personally of working with a handful of different associations in my own advocacy work. In France, it was the Fédération Française des Diabétiques. In the US, it was the American Diabetes Association. And I've had the opportunity through IDF to do a number of projects with other associations now since then. These are the regions that we're divided into. So hopefully you know which region you come from. But this is also, you know, I think for multinationals and large ONGs, we have a need to kind of define the global map. It's not always, I think, the perspective of how each individual region sees it, which is important to acknowledge. But it's the way that we're able to categorize our work, and this is important from a structural perspective at IDF. And actually, this is very relevant because we've just done some work on the board where we've actually kind of adapted our mission statement. And so I want to make sure I'm reading from the most recent mission statement, and that is that we're seeking to improve access to care worldwide. And for this reason, we've proposed some changes to our mission statement recently. Promoting diabetes care, prevention, and a cure worldwide, which was our previous one, no longer kind of reflected the reality of what IDF wished to achieve. And so the revision that's been suggested is to improve the lives of people living with diabetes and promote actions to prevent diabetes. It sounds like perhaps a subtle change to some, but I think these types of mission exercises are very important to the work we do. And some of those aims include the ones that are listed here: improving health outcomes for people living with diabetes, prevention, particularly on the type 2 side, and reducing stigma. I mean, I think this last one has gained a lot of momentum in advocacy campaigns, some of whom we would like to highlight some of the work you're doing around stigma, because we think it's so important and manifests itself in different ways around the world. The structure of IDF is shown here. So what we just had as an organization yesterday was our General Assembly. So your associations had representatives that were present, and this is how we come together every year as a quorum and make decisions. And those decisions are made by our national association. So our federation is really run by the member associations. Of course, we also have staff. You've met a few already from Beatrice and Bruno and Daisy, as well as the executive office that you'll see running around and coordinating here around the Congress. Dominique Robert and Phil Riley are two important names to know. And then the IDF Board, and Joao and I have the fortune to be representing the board here today. So just a little bit about us. And I have had the great pleasure of being involved in all of the previous YLD in-training summits in kind of some shape or form over the years. This dates back to Dubai was the first in this series. And I think you were there as well in Dubai, Joao, if I remember correctly. I've been either involved as a speaker, coordinator, or in other roles. And I think what's really exciting about this, and what we're going to hear from Bea and Bruno here in a second, is that this means that you have hundreds of people really that have gone through the same thing that you're going. So when I say welcome to the family, for those of you who are kind of seeing us all together for the first time, I really mean it. This is a family. We have a large alumni group, and once you become part of our program, our hope very much is that you will foster these relationships for the rest of your life. Bruno, Bea, would you like to pick up?
Yeah, sure. So, Most of you have already seen the slides that we are going to present, but since we have all of you here today, we wanted to share again this with you. So YLD is 11 years old already. It's been 11 years since the program started, first with a meeting in Dubai, and this is the 6th training. So there was one in Melbourne 2013, Vancouver 2015, Abu Dhabi 2017, and Busan 2019 was the last one before the one today. So, Kyle, actually, I'm going to need...
You need this. Yeah. I can do it for you if you want.
Yeah, the YLD objective. So why are we in this program for? We want to raise awareness about diabetes, but we also want to train the advocates and leaders of today, not of tomorrow. We want to support and strengthen the regions and also the IDF members. So all of you have been nominated by an IDF member. And the objective is that now when you go back to your countries, you're going to support them to address the needs of people living with diabetes in your community. A 3-year commitment, Bruno?
Yes, so as you know, and for those that are hearing the podcast, the recording, the face-to-face training is just one part of the whole YLD program. It's an important part, but it's not the only one. So what we are starting here, it's a long-term commitment that I would challenge that goes even way beyond those 3 years. So as you know, unfortunately, some people couldn't come to different reasons, but most of the people couldn't come because IDF had limited resources, and based on several criteria that we'll share later on Friday, we had to choose. So for the ones that are not only listening to us, but mostly being here in this room, we are really privileged. And we need to understand that once we get back, it's not all about like the friends and the fun that we had. Of course, it's an important part, but it's about the payback or the pay forward that we have the personal responsibility with our own communities. So I just wanted to make this point to starting this process of reflecting that the training and the process doesn't end on Friday. It's just the beginning of a journey.
Indeed, because the YLD scope is not only, again, this face-to-face training, we are going to have online education sessions with all of you and also the people who couldn't be here today during 2023 and 2024. All of you should be receiving the bi-weekly update, so that's this email with kind of a newsletter in which we send you updates of different IDF initiatives every 2 Wednesdays. If you don't receive it, please let us know because it's very important so you can get engaged in IDF activities. And you're also going to receive some materials when IDF launches them, and we are going to organize webinars on key topics. We are going to have some older YLD speakers. We are also going to invite external people, and we will be also asking all of you, what do you want to learn about in the next 2 years? So we are sure that we are addressing all of that. The YLD project, Bruno, do you want to explain that one?
So, in my opinion, this is where the theory that we learned throughout the 3 years, we are able to put into practice. So, each of you, in order to be here or in order to continue part of the YLD training program, had to submit an individual project outline. This project has to be aligned with your IDF members. Before you ask, don't worry, you still have time to reflect on your original submissions and rethink if you think it is the case. And what we expect from you is not to discovery a new type of insulin or find a cure of diabetes, nothing like that. What we expect you is to go through the path of learning, screwing, learning, and improving. So what really matters to us is about this whole process, this whole journey that I have faced as a YLD trainee. You're gonna listen later from some of my colleagues that some of them were even able to start their project due to several reasons. So this is the most important thing that we learn throughout the path, but again, it has to be aligned with your IDF members, and the way that we can guarantee this alignment is through every quarter process on which you need to submit a report. It's also a way that we, as the executive office, can access and understand how we can support you better in order to guarantee that you achieve your outcomes.
Bruno, you've just reminded me of another logistical point. As we've alluded to a few times now, we have a large group that will be watching this as a form of recording, right, who weren't able to join us today for different reasons. And I think if possible, I know it's not always fun, but to try to, if you have a question or whatever, we'll try to use the microphones as much as we can to capture this conversation so they can be a part of it as well. Thank you.
Thank you, Kyle. And yeah, final slide. So types of YLD, most of you who are here today are trainees because you joined last year. So you are trainees 2022-2024 because that will be the last year of your project. We also have here some trainees from the previous cohort, but also we have some mentors. The difference is that the trainees are those who have not yet finalized their project. The mentors are those who graduate, and we're going to have the graduation of a few of you this Friday after completing their project, and they are willing to mentor new young leaders. And then we have the alumni, which are people who have gone through the YLD program, have done their projects, and they still want to remain associated, but not as actively because they may not have the time to mentor new young leaders.